For the past 3 years, NCCU men's basketball team has been very successful by winning the MEAC championship as recognition to show for it. Coming up, we'll take a shot at understanding the secret formula to success. Organizations on campus are tired of the booking complications for recreational space. A new student union could possibly be the solution. The LGBTA Resource Center has received new updates. Coming up, we share what they are doing with their much-gained attention this year. Hello, and welcome to the Eagle's Nest, North Carolina Central University's student-produced news production. Let's get right to it. For 3 years straight, the NCCU men's basketball team has brought an honor to campus held high and with respect from other teams within the conference. That honor is none other than winning the MEAC. The NCCU men's basketball team, led by Coach Lavelle Moulton, has won the MEAC regular season championship 3 times in a row and a total 4 times winning the MEAC tournament championship since he's became the team's head coach. Accomplishments like these show that the team has been on a roll in terms of winning out and finishing the season strong. To maintain this level of play, Coach Moulton instills the principles of manhood to ensure the best outcomes for each individual player, but most importantly, for the team as a whole. I got to sit down with Coach Moulton as he explained what it is exactly that's kept the team on its streak. Now entering his 11th season, Moulton shows no sign of slowing down in terms of his success. From Moulton's methods used to ensure success within the program, to offering 5-star recruits such as Bronny James, son of NBA superstar LeBron James, Moulton seems to be doing whatever it takes to maintain the recent self-trust he's established. You can follow the men's basketball teams or the NCCU Athletics page for more information. There are over 140 organizations on campus, and there are approximately 15 of them that need recreational space after hours. According to the organizations, booking space has a hassle and not always guaranteed. These organizations are fed up with double bookings and last-minute notifications. There are a wide variety of organizations on campus, including modeling troupes, dance teams, athletics. Organizations are usually in competition with the whole university on who gets the call on the multi-purpose rooms. It's a struggle to find practice space for recreational use when every dorm NPR is booked to capacity. There are a total of 9 dorms, and almost every dorm has an NPR on each floor. The area coordinators of Richmond and New Resident Hall 2 doesn't allow organizational practice space or meetings unless it is residential life coordinated. Ruffin and Eagle Landing are the most popular dorms that are used for recreational space due to the fact that it has more NPRs than any other dorm. Booking for modeling is difficult because we are limited on space with multiple organizations practicing in the same place, as well as we have a big team. We believe there should be a space dedicated to organizations because there is space for living, studying, and athletics. If the campus is going to have multiple organizations that model, there should definitely be a proper runway space and a ballroom. If there is a way to find booking on this campus that will help most of the organizations on campus. We all know the struggle of planning events and coming back to no space to have the event, as well as canceling and rescheduling events last minute. Hopefully, with the new student union coming in 2022, the university provides recreational space for organizations. Recently, there has been some much-needed attention thrown towards NCU's LGBTA Resource Center. The furniture in the center has also been replaced. The LGBTA Resource Center provides many resources to NCCU's LGBTA community. It is a safe place for LGBTA students to gather. It hosts many programs and informational sessions. There are 2 recurring programs, Queer Queens and Men Around the Room. After many years, it has received new furniture and some much-needed attention. New couches and bookshelves create separate areas made for small conversations or big group discussions. There is also new tables where students can sit and do homework or eat. Much of the furniture can be easily rearranged for any type of situation. The LGBTA Resource Center has its own organization known as COLORS. COLORS serves to create more awareness for LGBTA people on campus. They operate out of the LGBTA Resource Center and host many different programs such as different talks with guest speakers. The LGBTA Resource Center also has information about different resources for LGBTA students that need help on or off campus. If you are interested in any of the resources that have been mentioned in the LGBTA Center, can be found in Suite G33 on the 1st floor of the Student Union. Student health services are encouraging students to take advantage of the free testing opportunities available on campus. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, North Carolina is currently ranked top 10 in 3 STD categories, including chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis. Young adults ranging from 15 to 24 are the most at-risk individuals, especially on college campuses. The CDC also reported human HPV being one of the most common sexually transmitted diseases found among college campuses. Students are unaware of the risks that come along with having unprotected sex. These risks have long-term consequences that many individuals are negligent to. These consequences can even include death. In order to prevent the spread of STD, students must take the extra steps to practicing safe sex, consensual sex. Students should also take it upon themselves to get tested regularly, but especially after being with a new partner. Ladies should practice carrying protection on themselves as well. Practicing safe sexual encounters will ultimately benefit the single person on campus. Getting tested regularly will also always keep you updated on your own health status, which is always good to know. There are people to talk to and places to go if you ever are in need of any information or free protection. Black History Month may be over, but here at NCCU, we like to highlight our history 365 days a year. Here's a look at a Black History Month tribute that NCCU's TV students produce.
Hello, I'm Brian Bird, and welcome to the NCCU TV studio. In honor of Black History Month, the NCCU TV studio will be giving tributes all month long. The Oscars were held this February, and for consecutive years, the hashtag #OscarsSoWhite has been the glaring theme for minorities across the movie and television industry. Despite such movies as Black Panther, If Beale Street Could Talk, Us, and Queen and Slim leading the vanguard of black cinema, very little nominations, let alone winners, were represented at the awards. Today, we look at the real Oscar. Oscar Devereux Michaud, who was a pioneer in silent and sound films. Born on January 2nd, 1884, Michaud authored, directed, and independently produced more than 44 films. Although short-lived, he ran Lincoln Motion Picture Company, which was the first movie company owned and controlled by black filmmakers. Michaud's film, Within Our Gates, gained significant attention in this time. Viewed by many as a response to the film Birth of a Nation, Michaud said that he created it independently as a response to the widespread social instability in World War I. Protests against the film continued up to its release date. It was even banned in theaters due to its controversial status. Quite possibly before Spike Lee, Michaud is regarded as the first major African-American feature filmmaker, a prominent producer of race films, and has been described as the most successful African-American filmmaker of the first half of the 20th century. He passed away on March 25, 1951 in Charlotte, North Carolina. We salute Oscar Michaud for paving the way for black filmmakers and look forward to the many victories in the future of black cinema. And this future is not so far out of reach, with the likes of Ryan Coogler, a young black filmmaker who is placing his stamp on the black film industry. Coogler was born on May 23, 1986, to Jocelyn Thomas and Ira Coogler in Oakland, California. His parents were very involved in their community, with his mother being a community organizer and his father a juvenile hall probation counselor. Ryan's talent on the gridiron and track field landed him a football scholarship with St. Mary's College of California. Having a knack for math and science, he initially majored in chemistry. The football players at the university were encouraged to take a creative writing course, and in this course, his professor discovered his brilliance in writing, describing it as very visual, suggesting that he take up screenwriting. Unfortunately, St. Mary's football program was canceled for forcing Coogler to transfer and earn a scholarship at Sacramento State University, where he majored in finance and took as many film courses as his schedule would permit. After graduation, he attended the University of Southern California School of Cinematic Arts, where he began pursuing his passion for film. After several successful short films, Ryan rose to prominence when he directed the critically acclaimed 2013 Fruitvale Station, which was the last 24 hours of Oscar Grant's, who was fatally shot by an Oakland police officer. Following the success of the film, Coogler contributed to the Rocky series with a spin-off entitled Creed and its sequel, Creed II. The film reunites Coogler with the Fruitvale Station star Michael B. Jordan, and connects them with film legend Sylvester Stallone, also known as Rocky Balboa, as he trains Jordan's character Adonis Creed on how to be a contender in the ring. In January 2016, Coogler got his opportunity to co-write and direct his biggest film to date, Black Panther. The movie made Coogler the youngest Marvel Studios filmmaker. The Black Panther depicts Marvel's first black superhero in a lead role, Prince T'Challa, played by Chadwick Boseman. The young prince must navigate his new life after he becomes the king of Wakanda, an African city nestled in the mountains that secretly is home to the world's most powerful element, vibranium. T'Challa is tasked with fighting those after his resources and defend his throne from none other than his own family. Staying true to his roots, Coogler features his hometown of Oakland in the opening and closing scenes, which is also the birthplace of the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense. As we highlight the past that opened the door to our future, we also salute the brilliant mind of Ryan Coogler and look forward to Black Panther 2 and many more award-winning films. This has been Brian Bird from the NCCU TV studio. Tune in next time for more tributes, and remember, your black is beautiful.
Thank you, Brian. That's all we have for you today. I'm CHUCKWUEMEKA. Thanks for watching The Eagle's Nest.